Notice how you have crossed your legs, and maybe change the cross of your legs. Now, if there are any issues with the knees and you can't sit in a cross-legged pose, then do unfurl the foot and the knee and sit with the leg maybe bent at the knee, or you can extend the leg out. And if you are extending the leg out, take a blanket or a cushion and place it under the knee to give it a little bit more comfort. Yeah. By all means, do find comfort and ease in your pose, because if you're not comfortable in your body, you're not going to be able to enjoy your meditation practice. So that will be the meditation 101 rule. If you want to develop a meditation practice, always make sure that you are comfortable in your seat. And the beauty of Yoga Nidra that we will be doing is that Yoga Nidra is best done lying down. All you need is really your ears and an open mind to enjoy the journey of the practice. Okay, so we'll start with settling into our bodies. So if you are sitting, sit high enough so your pelvis is supported, so it helps lengthen through your spine. If you sit slouched and your back is rounding and your knees are up, your organs can't function properly, nor can you breathe well. So really sit up onto something, whether it's a cushion, some books, a folded pillow, so your knees drop lower than your hips. This is really meditation 101. This releases the deep internal muscle called the psoas, spelled P-S-O-A-S. And a lot of people don't know that the psoas muscle joins the same vertebra, joined to the same vertebra as the diaphragm. So if your psoas muscle is tight and pulling, then that's going to restrict the movement of the diaphragm, which will affect your breathing. And they both join at T12 at the mid-back. So it's good to release the psoas muscle so the diaphragm is less inhibited and more free to move. So we can breathe with that long, thin sheet of muscle. So with that comfortable seat, have a little wiggle side to side. Drop into your right sit bone, like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Lean over to your right, eyes closed, and just give yourself a few moments for the weight to drop into the right sit bone. Swallow to release any tension through your throat and jaw. Begin to settle your mind. Just notice the difference between right and left side. A little lopsided, but deliberately so. And then your next inhale, slowly ease yourself back to center. And with those eyes still closed, notice the weight differential between the right side and left side. What you acknowledge, let it go. And as you exhale, move to your other side. Eyes closed again, giving you an opportunity to internalize the sensations of your body. And just notice how your body naturally compensates so you don't fall over. Notice the different ligaments that grip and relax. The body is so intelligent. It's always finding ways to find harmony. And then gently ease yourself back. Good. And just feel the weight differential on the second side. I'd like you to lean forward, and as you exhale, lean back. Twice more, like a leaf in the breeze, blowing back and forth. Notice the rolling on the sit bones, going forward and back. And find dead center, the dead center of your sit bones, and lean forward slightly so you feel tall in your spine. And you bring the back of your hand to your lower back and down, sliding it towards your sacrum. Find a little natural curve of your lumbar. When you find that natural curve of your lumbar, you'll find a nice space between your navel and your heart, rather than rounding and collapsing the organs. Lift and lengthen and create a natural arch in your back. So your pelvis will slightly tilt forward. Imagine your pelvis like a bowl, exhibit A, and it's not perfectly up. It's not perfectly upright. You want to tilt it forward slightly a little bit, like so, as if you're spilling something gently out. So imagine that is your pelvis, and you just gently tilt it. Yes, nice. Rest the hands onto your thighs. Draw the elbows into your ribs. Notice if your head is jutting forward. If it is, bring your head back, slide your head back so your ears or earlobes hover above the collarbones, as if you're wearing dangly earrings. Yeah, costume earrings. And imagine as those earrings dangle, is your head tilted to one side more than the other? Can you find symmetry between left side, right side? Okay. Taking a deep breath in and a long breath out. Big breath in and a long breath out. The next time you breathe out through the lips like a wave of breath. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. We'll do that twice more, imagining your exhale is being carried by the sound of this singing bowl. Breathing in and out. One more time, breathing in to the rhythm of your own breath through the nostrils and out along the sound of this bowl. See how long your exhale can be carried by that sound as it dissipates into the distance. So we're going to include the in-breath, but first I'm going to make an adjustment to the tech because I just spotted a human error that I forgot to plug in the external audio device. The sound might be okay, but it should be even better now. Just give me a second, sorry. How human of me to forget. Okay, let me just make sure that the volume is at its max. Good. Okay, can I get a wave or a thumbs up that you can still hear me okay? Can you still hear me okay? Anybody? Anybody? Okay. Alright. So we're going to inhale to the sound of this singing bowl, which has a slightly higher pitch. I'm going to exhale to the sound of this one, which you already know. Breathing in and out. In and out. In just let your breath wave, coming and going with the sound. Continue to breathe as if your whole body breathes, allowing your mind to surf on the wave of that breath. And you can even add a mental mantra, inhaling to the sound of so, and exhaling to the sound of hum. Inhaling to the sound of so, exhaling to the sound of hum. I am that I am. So just taking a moment to sit and observe how you feel. Physically, mentally, emotionally. And also tune into how your energy is. Are you high in energy or low? Are you feeling positive or negative? Sometimes we need the negative in order to appreciate and understand the positive, and vice versa. So it's the yin and yang of the universe. I'd like to share with you a breathing technique called Sitali or Sikali, depending on your genetic disposition. And this is a breathing technique that is wonderful to help cool you down, especially with the lovely warm weather that we've been having. And how it works is you breathe in through the mouth, and because of the thin capillaries of the mouth, that we cool the blood vessel through breathing in through the mouth, because the air that we breathe in is always a bit cooler than the air that we breathe out. So to do that, you're going to open the mouth into a round shape and you stick your tongue out. And when you stick your tongue out, you curl the side of your tongue up. I'm going to come a little bit closer to the camera, not being rude. You're going to stick the tongue out and you curl the side of your tongue up like so, Sikali. If you can't curl the side of your tongue up because you don't have that genetic disposition, then you stick the tongue out, curl the front of the tongue up, and you breathe in at the sides. Yeah? So you're going to inhale through the mouth, retract the tongue, close the mouth, and breathe out through the nostrils. Okay? So again, if you need to find a comfortable seat, change the cross of your legs, or maybe extend the legs out as you wish. Find that comfortable seat. And preparing, nice tall spine, open the mouth, inhale through the mouth. Close, exhale through the nose. Inhale through the mouth. Out through the nose. Five more. In through the mouth, out through the nose. last one. In through the mouth. Long, thin breaths out through the nose. Relax all effort and breathe naturally through the nose, inhaling to the sound of so, exhaling to the sound of hum. 3 more. Slowly inhale a full breath, exhaling fully. Drawing chin to throat, gaze softly down in behind your sternum, being aware of how your heart feels. Turn the corners of your lips up, send a little smile into your heart, and massage it with your compassion. And then slowly lifting the head, opening the eyes, and just being aware of your surroundings.